Number 10. HD 189733b, the Glass Storm World. In 2005, astronomers using the Hubble Space Telescope detected something extraordinary orbiting a star 64 light-years from Earth. HD 189733b appeared as a stunning sapphire blue dot, reminiscent of our own world, but this resemblance is a deadly illusion. The planet is a gas giant slightly larger than Jupiter, locked in a scorching orbit that takes just 2 Earth days to complete. Surface temperatures reach a staggering 1,800 degrees Fahrenheit, but temperature is not the most terrifying aspect of this world. The blue hue comes from silicate particles suspended in the atmosphere, microscopic glass fragments, and the winds on HD 189733b scream across the planet at over 5,400 miles per hour, 7 times the speed of sound. When precipitation falls here, it falls as molten glass, shredded sideways by relentless hypersonic winds. Imagine standing on this world. The sky would shimmer in deep cobalt blue, but the air itself would be shrapnel, moving faster than any bullet, tearing through anything in its path. You would be flayed alive in seconds. This is a world where beauty and violence are inseparable, a reminder that the universe does not create for our comfort. Number 9. 55 Cancri e, the Diamond Planet. In 2011, researchers analyzing data from the Spitzer Space Telescope made an astonishing discovery 40 light-years from Earth. The exoplanet 55 Cancri e, twice the size of Earth, appeared to have an impossible composition. The planet orbits so close to its parent star that a year lasts just 18 hours. Temperatures on the dayside exceed 3,900 degrees Fahrenheit, but it was the planet's mass and density that revealed the truth. Scientists calculated that approximately 1/3 of the planet's mass is carbon. Under the extreme pressure and heat, that carbon has crystallized into diamond. This is not a world with diamonds, this is a world made of diamond. If you could somehow survive the surface, you would walk on compressed carbon worth more than all the wealth of human civilization combined. The ground beneath your feet would be crystalline, glittering under the light of a sun that fills half the sky. But you would never see it. The heat would vaporize you instantly. 55 Cancri e stands as a monument to the universe's casual extravagance, wealth beyond measure, rendered meaningless by distance and physics. Number 8. HD 140283b, the Methuselah Star. In the early 2000s, astronomers measuring the age of nearby stars encountered an impossible paradox. HD 140283b, a metal-poor subgiant located just 190 light-years away, appeared to be older than the universe itself. Initial calculations placed the star's age at 14.5 billion years. The problem, the universe is only 13.8 billion years old. The star became known as Methuselah, after the biblical figure who lived for centuries. But this was no myth. The measurements were real. Scientists scrambled to recalculate, accounting for uncertainties in stellar models and distance measurements. The revised age came to approximately 14.5 billion years, give or take 800 million years. The error bars barely saved cosmology from collapse. Methuselah formed within the first few 100 million years after the Big Bang, when the universe was still a chaotic infant. This is a star that has witnessed everything: the formation of the first galaxies, the birth and death of countless stellar generations, the slow assembly of planets, and the emergence of life. It burns still, ancient and solitary, a survivor from the dawn of time, a haunting reminder that we are latecomers to an ancient cosmos. Number 7. NGC 1052-DF2, the galaxy with no dark matter. In 2018, astronomers using the Dragonfly Telephoto Array made a discovery that threatened to upend cosmology. NGC 1052-DF2, a faint galaxy approximately 65 million light-years away, appeared to contain almost no dark matter. This should be impossible. Dark matter is the invisible scaffolding that holds galaxies together. Without it, galaxies cannot form. Their stars should fly apart, scattered by their own orbital velocities. Every galaxy ever observed has contained vast quantities of dark matter. Until this one. NGC 1052-DF2 is large and diffuse, with stars moving at speeds that suggest almost no hidden mass. Scientists confirmed the finding using multiple independent measurements. The galaxy exists, it is stable, and it violates our fundamental understanding of galactic formation. No one knows how it formed. No one knows why it persists. Theories range from gravitational stripping by a nearby massive galaxy to some unknown process in the early universe that created galaxies without dark matter. The universe has handed us an anomaly, a cosmic outlier that challenges everything we thought we knew. It is both a discovery and a warning. Our models are incomplete. Number 6. WD 1854-534, the planet that survived death. In 2020, NASA's TESS satellite detected something that should not exist, a Jupiter-sized planet orbiting a white dwarf star designated WD 1854-534, located 80 light-years from Earth. White dwarfs are stellar corpses, the collapsed cores of stars that have exhausted their fuel and shed their outer layers. Before becoming a white dwarf, this star would have expanded into a red giant, swelling to hundreds of times its original size. Any planet in close orbit would have been consumed. Yet this planet orbits just 20 light seconds from the dead star, completing an orbit every 34 hours. It is impossibly close. Scientists proposed two explanations. Either the planet migrated inward after the star's death, spiraling through the remnant debris disk, or it somehow survived being inside the star's extended atmosphere, enduring temperatures and tidal forces that should have vaporized it. Both scenarios sound impossible, yet one of them must be true. The planet is a ghost, haunting the grave of its sun, a world that witnessed its star's death and emerged scarred but intact. It is a testament to the resilience of matter and the unpredictability of stellar evolution. Number 5. Sagittarius B2, the alcohol cloud. In the 1990s, radio astronomers studying the galactic center detected complex organic molecules in a massive gas cloud called Sagittarius B2. Among them was ethyl alcohol, the same molecule found in beer, wine, and spirits. The cloud is staggering in scale. It contains enough ethanol to fill 400 trillion pints of beer. If you could somehow bottle it, you would have more alcohol than humanity could consume in 1 billion lifetimes. But Sagittarius B2 is not just a cosmic brewery. The cloud also contains vinyl alcohol, methanol, and a host of other organic compounds. These are the chemical precursors to life, carbon-based molecules floating freely in space, waiting to condense into planets and perhaps ignite the first spark of biology. The discovery suggests that the ingredients for life are not rare. They are abundant, scattered throughout the galaxy in vast molecular nurseries. Imagine a future where interstellar travelers harvest these clouds for resources, where the building blocks of life are collected like ore from a cosmic mine. For now, Sagittarius B2 drifts silently near the galactic core, a primordial soup suspended in the void, a reminder that life and chemistry are woven into the fabric of the universe. Number 4. IPTF-14 HLS, the Zombie Star. In September 2014, astronomers detected a supernova in a distant galaxy 500 million light-years away. They cataloged it, recorded its light curve, and moved on. Supernovae are common. They fade within weeks. But this one didn't fade. IPTF-14 HLS continued to brighten and dim over the course of 3 years, defying every model of stellar death. Typical supernovae last about 100 days. This one persisted for over 1,000 days. Then, astronomers discovered something even more disturbing. Archival images from 1954 showed that the same star had exploded before, 60 years earlier. The star refuses to die. It erupts, collapses, and erupts again in a grotesque cycle of destruction and resurrection. Scientists believe it may be a pulsational pair instability supernova, a theoretical event where a star is so massive that it tears itself apart in repeated pulses, unable to complete a final collapse. But no one is certain. IPTF-14 HLS remains a mystery. This is a cosmic anomaly, a star caught in a death spiral that seems to have no end, a haunting reminder that the universe creates phenomena we cannot yet explain. Number 3. Kepler-16b, the binary sunset. In 2011, NASA's Kepler Space Telescope discovered a planet orbiting not one star, but two. Kepler-16b, located 200 light-years from Earth, became the first confirmed circumbinary planet. For decades, scientists believed such systems were unstable. The gravitational tug-of-war between two stars should eject planets into interstellar space, yet here was proof that binary systems could host worlds. Kepler-16b is a gas giant, roughly the size of Saturn. It orbits its twin suns every 229 days, tracing a wide elliptical path around both stars. Imagine standing on a moon orbiting this world. The sky would be dominated by two suns, one orange, one red, casting dual shadows across the landscape. At sunset, both stars would descend toward the horizon together, painting the sky in overlapping gradients of crimson and amber. It is a sight borrowed from science fiction, yet it exists. The discovery of Kepler-16b shattered assumptions. Astronomers have since found dozens of circumbinary planets. The universe, it seems, is more creative than we imagined. Number 2. S4144, the fastest star in the galaxy. In 2020, astronomers tracking stars near the supermassive black hole at the center of the Milky Way identified an object moving at an astonishing velocity. S4144, a blue star locked in a tight orbit around Sagittarius A, reaches speeds of 24,000 kilometers per second. That is 8% the speed of light. At that velocity, relativistic effects become measurable. Time slows, distances compress. The star experiences the universe differently than we do. S4144 completes an orbit around the black hole every 12 years, whipping through space at velocities that defy comprehension. The gravitational forces it endures are immense, stretching and compressing the star with each pass. Imagine observing this star from a safe distance. It would appear as a streak of light, blurred by its own motion, circling the invisible maw of the black hole like a moth spiraling toward a flame. One day, S4144 will miscalculate. A slight perturbation, a gravitational nudge from a passing object, and it will fall. For now, it dances on the edge of oblivion, the fastest star we have ever measured, a testament to the extreme environments that exist at the heart of galaxies. Number 1. GJ1214b, the Water World. In 2009, astronomers discovered an exoplanet orbiting a red dwarf star 48 light-years from Earth. GJ1214b is approximately 2.7 times the size of Earth and 8 times its mass. But its density was all wrong. Too low for rock, too high for gas. The only explanation, the planet is made almost entirely of water. Not oceans on a rocky surface, not ice caps at the poles. The entire planet, from core to atmosphere, is water in various exotic states. Because of the extreme pressure and temperature, the water on GJ1214b does not behave like water on Earth. Deep beneath the surface, pressures exceed 1 million atmospheres, compressing water into strange crystalline forms, hot ice that remains solid at temperatures exceeding 1,000 degrees Fahrenheit. Higher in the atmosphere, water exists as superheated vapor and supercritical fluid, a state where liquid and gas become indistinguishable. Imagine descending into this world. You would pass through layers of steam, condensation, and finally into a dark ocean under crushing pressure. But there would be no seafloor, only deeper water, compressed into stranger and stranger forms, until at the core you might find a solid kernel of exotic ice. GJ1214b is a world drowning in itself, a planet where water is not life-giving, but suffocating. It is a reminder that planets can take forms we never anticipated, that the universe builds worlds according to rules we are only beginning to understand.